Your daily mass readings and gospel commentary coming right up.
Who is my neighbor? The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. There was a lawyer who, to disconcert Jesus, stood up and said to him, Master, what must I do to inherit eternal life? He said to him, What is written in the law? What do you read there? He replied, You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. You have answered right, said Jesus. Do this, and life is yours. But the man was anxious to justify himself and said to Jesus, And who is my neighbor? Jesus replied, A man was once on his way down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell into the hands of the brigands. They took all he had, beat him, and then made off, leaving him half dead. Now a priest happened to be traveling down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. In the same way, a Levite who came to the place saw him and passed by on the other side. And a Samaritan traveler who came upon him was moved with compassion when he saw him. He went up and bandaged his wounds, piling oil and wine in them. He then lifted him onto his own mount, carried him to the inn, and looked after him. Next day he took out 2 denarii and handed them to the innkeeper. Look after him, he said, and my way back I'll make good an extra expense you have. Which of these 3 do you think proved himself a neighbor to the man who fell into the brigands' hands? The one who took pity on him replied. Jesus said to him, Go and do the same yourself. The Gospel of the Lord. There is a tragic story of an 11-year-old boy and his younger brother who are victims of a hit-and-run driver. As the 2 boys lay dying on the highway, dozens of cars swerved around them, but no one stopped to help. I couldn't believe it, said one of the truckers who stopped. I am still shaken by it all. I can't believe no one stopped until we did. And the people still kept honking at us and telling us to push the bodies aside so they could get by. It was pretty nasty. Dear sisters and brothers, the parable of the Good Samaritan has as much relevance today as it did in biblical times. Today, it invites us to ask ourselves, how do we respond to the needs of others when we are in a hurry? We need to realize that brotherhood isn't a pie in the sky dream. It's a necessity if our world is going to survive.
For more amazingly short and yet rich mass preparation resources, like and subscribe to this channel, Omukristu Omukatoliki Channel.